What up, boys, and welcome back to yet another video. So in today's video, we're taking a look at a steady way to make gold, because there's been a lot of feedback from you guys in the comment sections that you want to see more steady gold making. And by steady, you typically mean stuff that goes on the regional auction house, so materials and items that stack, that sells by the thousands every single day. Now, some of those might yield a bit smaller gold per hour, but at least it's guaranteed gold that will most likely sell within the day. So that's what today's video is all about. Before we dive into the specifics though, big thank you for all the support on the VIP Discord lately. It's been absolutely insane. If you don't know what it is, it's pretty much like a Patreon, but instead of being on the Patreon website, everyone gets invited to a separate Discord server. So on that Discord server, not only do you support me as a content creator, but you also get exclusive access. Like this video, for instance, was seen by everyone on the Discord before it went public on YouTube. And it's the same way with all my YouTube videos. They will be shown on the Discord before they go public on YouTube. But you also get access to exclusive gold making tips, spreadsheets, investments, and much more. So if you think that sounds interesting, you can find it linked down below in the description. But I do advise you to first have the 0 to 10 million gold guide, which you can get right now for 50% off using the discount code STUDENT. But I know a lot of you guys watching my videos already have the gold guide. So if you're happy with the gold guide, you're most definitely going to enjoy the VIP Discord as well. This book is now over 200 pages, and it features all the tactics and methods that I personally use in order to achieve multiple gold caps. And it also comes with a lifetime of free updates. So whenever we get a new patch or a new expansion like the War Within, I simply update the same guide and I send the updated version straight to your email completely for free. But that's also linked in the description. Now, today's farm is actually a TBC farm. It takes place right down here in Turukar Forest in Outland. And the farm itself is very simple. It can be done solo, but like every open world farm, it is going to be better if you do it in a group because you get just way more kills. But these lithic mobs, they hyper spawn like absolute crazy. The faster you kill them, the faster they will spawn. The area is very small, but it has a nice amount of mobs. So it doesn't matter if someone in the group is on the opposite side of the camp, you will still be able to loot everything that they are killing. And they are, as I said, they're hyper spawning like absolute crazy. So why would you want to farm these? There is an element of RNG to it as well, because you have the possibility of getting like transmogs and patterns and plants, etc., to make some big gold with that. But this is mainly focused on the steady aspect of the farm. And the steady gold made out of this is through these, the Araqua feathers. Now, you can see the numbers don't lie, and looking at the TSM statistics on these, you can see that they are sold by the thousands average daily. Also, the price right now is right above 20 gold in EU, which is roughly the same as the region sales average. So this shit moves. It's not like a bloated price at the moment. This is like what they steadily go for. So you can also see that I've purchased these for an average price of 25 gold each, about 4.2k of them. So that brings me to like the gold per hour. In 1 hour doing this in a 5-man, I got 1,620 of these, which means that I made 32,000 gold, like steady, from the Araqua feathers alone, if I were to sell them. The next question that people will obviously ask is, why would anyone buy them? Like, why would anyone buy these feathers? Well, they give reputation. That's one side of it. Like, people want these for reputation. Secondly, if you can hand these in, that's the main use out of these, is that people go to VCAX in Lower City, in Shatrat City, and they hand it into this guy. And keep in mind, this is, if you want to do this yourself, you need to reach Exalted with the Lower City before you hand in a single feather. Because if you do that, you can hand in an unlimited amount of Araqua feathers for an eternity. But if you do it before that, you could only hand them in, I think it's up until Revered. and then you can never hand in more feathers again, because that's like the whole purpose of these is to deliver them up until the reward, and then you have to do dungeons to go above the reward faction with the lower city. So if you do like me, I don't like to sell these as they are, even though the gold per hour is really steady, but I'm not in a position where I need gold, so I prefer to basically just hand these in, and in return I will get these bags. Now, I think a lot of the people buying the feathers are buying it as an investment or a type of a flip. They might spend 32,000 gold buying the amount of feathers that I have in my bags right now. But I'm going to show you guys how much market value I get out of opening up these bags. So the people that are into collection items, transmog, etc., and they can make it work, it makes a lot of sense for them to not farm these, but instead buy the feathers on the auction house and hand them in and make a profit. So you can see that I got 54 of these bags from handing in my feathers. And if I now go ahead and open up these bags, I'm going to show you guys exactly why people are investing into these or buying these feathers outside of doing it for reputation. Now, the reason why these are good is because they can drop 8 different items. They drop belts and boots. Now, they drop like one of each armor type. So they're going to drop cloth belt, leather belt, mail belt, and plate belt. And same thing with the boots. They will also drop like cloth, leather, mail, and plate boots as well as transmog items. And like they are really good. Someone just bought out a lot of my plate boots for an absolute steal. I think I sold like 7 or 8 plate boots for 15,000 gold each. But even at that price, if I were to buy the feathers, I still would have made a lot of gold. So you can see on the Loot Appraiser challenge, or Loot Appraiser tab right here, that I just, in 1 minute, I opened up enough bags to give me 993,000 gold of market value. Now, these belts, they tend to do quite well. Like, they aren't necessarily a unique item. It depends on which one you look at, but the cloth belts only shares one appearance. And then you have something like the leather belt, which only shares with the polar items really out of that armor type. So the belts are okay, but I always post like 3 of each of them. Now, the big gold is going to be in these boots. That's where you're going to make all your gold with these blue boots. Now, obviously going to depend on the prices on your realm, but I've had a lot of success with these boots in the past. So let me see, how many did I get now? I got 8 boots, or am I missing some? I don't think so. But these plate boots, they are currently going for 146,000 gold. That's after somebody reset the ones that I sold, and I sold mine for like 16,000 gold. The cloth boots are going for 20,000 gold. And then you have the leather boots going for 9.8 right now. But that's a shit price on my realm. You can see, like, average on EU, they sell for 33,000 gold. So if I sold one of these boots for the like average EU price, I would have already made back the entire investment on these feathers. So that's one of the reasons why people are buying these feathers. It is considered like pretty much a no-brainer to buy the feathers and get boots in a return. But like, there's a lot of people that aren't really messing around with the transmog in the first place. And a lot of those guys are you guys watching this video because it's steady gold. So if you prefer the steady gold, by all means, go ahead, farm the feathers, sell them on the auction house to people like me. And both people are happy. But that's pretty much it for today's video. So don't forget to check out the VIP Discord and also the 0 to 10 million gold guide if you don't have that already. And I'll see you all back in at tomorrow's video. But until then, bye-bye.